Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel D Creations Resources. Today onwards, we are going to look at one important aspect of National Education Policy 2020, and that aspect is Indian knowledge systems. So, along with our other episodes on academics, be it sciences like physics, mathematics, as well as some languages, etc. We are going to also talk about Indian knowledge systems, and all these episodes you will be able to see under the playlist IKS Indian knowledge system in NEP 2020. So let's start by understanding what is the NEP 2020 vision for Indian knowledge system. So, the National Education Policy 2020 positions Indian knowledge systems, that is IKS, as a pillar for holistic, multidisciplinary education that respects India's rich cultural diversity while preparing learners for global challenges. And it explicitly calls on higher education institutions to embed IKS into their curricula and develop digital IKS content in Indian languages and offer assessments grounded in traditional knowledge frameworks alongside modern disciplines. So, keeping that in mind, we will also be creating digital content here for IKS. And as you can see on the YouTube channel D Creations Resources, you have several educational resources for different levels, be it schools, be it colleges, be it researchers, or even be it for general public who are interested in education, whether it is sciences or whether it's arts and so on. Basically, all those who are interested in academics and creativity. So, you have several episodes on different functionalities in this arena, and we are catering to Indian knowledge system here because National Education Policy has emphasized integration of the Indian knowledge system into all levels of education, be it school, college, research, etc., because it aims to revive and promote India's rich intellectual heritage while blending it with modern education and global knowledge systems. And of course, here we have traditional knowledge, and also if we are thinking in terms of Indian knowledge systems in today's age, we also have our very own ISRO or such institutions which are pride of India and who are creating Indian knowledge currently. And they are one of the forerunners as far as international scenario is concerned. So, as per NEP, what are the strategic initiatives? So, curriculum integration, which is embedding of IKS across school and higher education syllabi to connect ancient insights. It could be Vedic mathematics or Ayurveda with contemporary subjects. Then the assessments are supposed to be multilingual, so enabling examinations and educational resources in multiple Indian languages to preserve linguistic heritage and to ensure authentic engagement with original texts. And the digital IKS content, of course, it's open access, and it involves multimedia learning modules on traditional arts, ecological knowledge, classical sciences, tailored for online and blended learning environments. So, the way we are going to create digital content here. And of course, it involves research and innovation. So, funding of interdisciplinary projects that apply IKS methodologies to modern challenges such as sustainable agriculture, public health, and bio inspired design comes under it. And if you are thinking about the implementation mechanism, so in order to do that, if you look at the NEP 2020 mandate, uh, there's curriculum review committee in universities and schools to audit existing syllabi and to recommend IKS integration points. There are partnerships between higher education institutions, HEIs as they are known, and traditional knowledge bodies like Sanskrit universities, etc., for content co creation. There are capacity building programs and certified MOOCs for teachers, which aim to nurture a new cadre of IKS educators. And there are grants for regional IKS resource centers to digitize manuscripts, to conduct community workshops, and to host IKS laboratories for hands on exploration. So, what are the anticipated outcomes and challenges, so as to say? So this thrust, IKS thrust of NEP is expected to reinforce cultural pride and identity by reconnecting students and India's philosophical and scientific heritage, and also foster sustainability awareness through traditional ecological practices and life skills education, and cultivate critical thinking and creativity by privileging inquiry based how to know methods over rote memorization, just learning by heart. And of course, right now there are some challenges in the beginning because there's a shortage of qualified IKS instructors, or there's a need for quality assured curricular frameworks, and the challenge of harmonizing the traditional epistemologies and modern scientific standards, etc. But digital content, for example, created here on the YouTube channel D Creations Resources, such sources would be helpful for all the institutions, be it schools, be it colleges or universities or other research institutions, etc., who want to implement this thrust for IKS in their own institutions. So, that is the whole purpose of this series of episodes that you will see on the YouTube channel D Creations Resources. We will be regularly posting episodes here. So if you have subscribed the channel, for example, you will automatically get notifications, and you can always stay tuned in our further for our further episodes. Thank you.